So we're going to use either alcohol. You can use alcohol or acetone. I use acetone. Just a little bit. Put it on the napkin and clean it. Clean the extra gel off. Okay? So when you touch it, it's not sticky. So it's easy for you to file. Less messy. So you, once again, on the bottom, go up. Okay? Pull down. Bottom, 45 degree. Go up, pull down. Go down. Make sure it's straight. Okay? Looks good. So we're going to use the fine. Okay? So now once again, I'm going to do the cuticle first. 45 degree angle. When you go on the cuticle, this touch slightly. Okay? Go around. Very, very slow. Go around. Okay? And then the other side. Go up. And then once you've done the cuticle, lay your drill bit flat on your nail so that it smooths out your whole nail. Okay, looks good. Okay, and then once again, we're going to use the rough. And then you're going to buff it. The thumb, index on the top, the middle, the ring finger, and the pinky on the one side. Press it down. You can put your hand on the table. Okay, that's all. Thank you so much. So once again, all the product that I use is my ring finger, where the acrylic, I use the drill bit, the nail primer, odorless liquid. This is the monomer. It also comes with a bottle, so you can put the acrylic, the monomer in. So this is good because it covers up the smell. And acrylic powder, and also the brush. Okay, and I also use the extension kit. Comes with the file, 2 buffers, a brush, 2 nail glue, a metal drill bit, 2 fine and 2 coarse. Okay, and also 11, because it starts from 0, 10 numbers of the box and the tips. Okay, and also I use for the gel, I use the brush, the nail primer, and the IBD gel. You can find these stuff on hopeusonline.com, or you can inbox me for more information. So after you buff it and everything is smooth, I'm ready to paint. So first we're going to start off with a base coat. Okay. So we're going to do a 1 light base coat. Put your thumb, you can put it flat on the ground, on the table, and then use your finger down. I have extra, so I clean off, okay? And make sure you get the whole side. And then the other side. And then seal. Okay? Very light. You don't, very thin. Don't do too thick, because too thick it's gonna leave you some bubble if the gel color doesn't dry. So very light thing. One down, another one over on the side, and the other one on the other side. So basically it's 3 strokes. And then touch a little bit on the top so it seals it. Okay, once again it's 1, spread your brush out and pull down all the way. And then turn your finger to the one side. Okay? And turn it to the other side. And then seal. Very light. And then you cure it for 45 seconds. I'm going to put it into the dryer to cure it. And I'm going to use pink. It's one of my favorite color. Kind of match my dress, so I picked this color. So when you take the polish, that's good. Dip it down. Clean it on the one side, not all the way, and clean it on the other side totally. So your polish will be only on this part. Okay? I'm going to do it again for you to see. So dip it down, clean it almost, I would say 70%, okay? And leave 30% and go to the other side and wipe it all the way. I'm going to do it again. So up, clean it to 70%, and then go to the other side and clean it all the way. Okay? Okay? If it looks like that, it's good. Okay? Once again, it's all the way up, but a little bit, don't touch the cuticle, because if you touch the cuticle, it's not as smooth. It doesn't look, you want the cuticle to look nice and round. Okay? The first coat usually is not as even. Try as much as possible. Remember to seal it too. But the first coat is usually never even. When you do the second coat, you try to make it more even. Okay? So here you go. Once again, it's 1 stroke, and then press and go down 2 strokes. Okay? I see a little bit of the cuticle not touched, so that's why I couldn't go all the way over there. And then the other side. Okay? Okay? All the way up. Down. On the one side. And on the other side. Sometimes, some color I do 2 coats, some color I do 3 coats. Usually with acrylic, you don't need the base coat, but because I'm demonstrating it, and some gel color doesn't stay. So you cure this about 1 minute to set it down, and then we do another coat to see how it is. If it's good, then you don't have to do the 3rd coat. But if it's not, a little bit uneven, you can do another coat. Very, very thin coat, so that your nails won't look thick. Okay? Usually when I do it for a customer, I do by the one hand and then the other hand. Then when you do one hand, you put it in the dryer, and then you do the other hand, you dry it, and so you switch back and forth. So, but now I only do 3 fingers, so I have to wait. Okay, once again, it's take it up, clean it like about 70%, and go to the other side and clean it all the way on the brush. Okay, and take it out. Try not to touch the cuticle. If you see too much, you can clean it off. That's what I just did. And then to the other side. Okay, seal the bottom. Once again, it's all the way up, down, down. Clean it on the side because I have extra polish. Again, it's not too much that you can touch the cuticle, but enough to make it round the one side and then the other side. And then seal the front, the free edge, okay? And then dry it for 1 minute. I think I had to do 3 coats for this color because this is considered like a milky color, so it's pretty hard to get it even. So usually when we do this, we do 3 coats of the milky color, but 3 very, very thin coats. Okay. Here a little bit more. Okay. Okay, once again, when you take it out, clean the one side about 70% and then swipe it on the other side all the way and then use that side. 1. I see it's a little bit, so I clean more. And then 2. And then 3. Try to get into the cuticle, the side, because my nail on the side is considered deep. So my nail is not easy to polish. Okay, the 2 sides, seal. Okay, on the other side. Okay, now it's nice and even, so we dry it before we cure it with the top coat. So now we're ready to put the top coat on. Just very little, just a tap, just how you take the polish. Clean about 70% and then all the way on the other side. Very thin coat, but make sure you cover up the whole nail, because if you don't cover up the whole nail, if you don't cover up, so the part that you not cover up, you can see it's very dull. It's not shiny. Very thin coat. Very thin coat. Okay, and then you cure it. This time you cure it for about a minute, minute and a half. Depends on what kind of machine you have. Usually it's about a minute. It's nice and dry, nice and shiny. Okay.